setting up your meeting. Okay. We are live streaming. Yep, we're good.
All right, great. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
All right, so we will begin
We
with
are live streaming.
what's that? Oh,
I had somehow the live streaming is playing on my computer at the same time that we are. So I think hopefully,
that's disconcerting.
yeah, let me see. Okay, hold on, sorry. Let me just make sure we're somehow the live. Okay, yeah, we're good. Just keep going.
Okay, awesome. Welcome. All right, Leanne, we'll call the roll.
Nick is not here. Jake is not here. Matt is here. Leanne is here. Christine is here. Pam's here. Megan and Lisa are here, as well as Ashley Woodard Story.
Great. Let the record show that a quorum is present. We do not have any public comment today, so we're going to move into review and approval of our agenda. Do people have the agenda in front of them? All right, great. The question is on the approval of the agenda. All those in favor say aye.
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 All right, agenda has been approved. Okay, so next we're up for the review and approval of the minutes from the December 12th work session and the regular meeting. Did people have a chance to look over the minutes?
Yes,
Any changes needed?
not from me.
No. Okay, great. The question is on the approval of the minutes from the work session. All those in favor say aye.
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 Great. The work session minutes have been approved. And we'll vote now on the regular meeting minutes. All those in favor say aye.
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 All right, the ayes have it. The minutes from the regular meeting have also been approved. All right, we're going to move into our committee reports, starting with governance.
Let's see. The last report I got from Ted for the number of hours, training hours completed by all of us. Let's see, Matt, you've finished. Pam, you've finished. I have finished. And Christine, he reported that you had 1 hour left, but I think you might have completed it.
I still have an hour left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't have any hours reported yet for Jake or Nick.
Okay. Great. All right. And then there are trainings offered obviously through Canvas and online.
Right.
Okay, great. Next up is the financial report.
Hi, so yes, we did have our finance committee meeting this week where we went over the reports. The overall highlights is that December was a short month for us with the holidays, so there weren't too many significant changes. The biggest thing you're going to notice when you're reviewing your financials is that the lease assistance award is now budgeted, and we do have that incorporated into your overall budget. And no bars for your approval this month. However, there will be bars next month to adjust our carryover. And we are anticipating a significant increase to the operational fund. Yeah, and that's all I have for you, other than we will be doing our quarterly and annual reporting this month. Any questions?
All right. Next up is discussing the PEC Special Project Fund.
So the Public Education Commission has started a program to support schools with a little like a sub grant. And this money is coming from every year in our SEG funding formula. The PED and the PEC withhold 2% of charter schools funding. And that's to basically fund the operation of the Public Education Commission. And so that money, I understand, has not been completely expended, all of their 2% like withholdings from all of their schools. And so they have this fund of money. And PED cannot for some reason adjust the percentage they withhold, but the PEC wants to be able to give this back to the schools. And so they have created this program where schools can apply for funding to support their progress on one or more of the performance framework indicators. And even though our framework indicators have all been green, they let us apply. And so we've been granted $10,000 to use to work on something SEL related. And so we've been kind of tossing around ideas of bringing in a community speaker or funding something of that sort. So that is something that we've been talking about. So just so that everybody's aware, we are it's all going to be reimbursement based, so we won't see money coming into the school budget, but we'll be able to plan this and then apply for either reimbursement or for the REC, which is basically an educational cooperative, to fund the project to the tune of $10,000. So we are working on that. Just wanted to update you all on the fact that that was happening. So I thought that was an interesting program that they're starting this
Yes,
year and
cool.
hopefully able to do again. Yeah.
All right, next up is our Equity Council report.
We don't have another Equity Council meeting until February, so we don't have anything new to report this month.
Great. Next up is the co-director report.
So our enrollment this year is staying steady at 262 kids. We did have a family relocate to Pennsylvania at the end of December, but we had included that in our calculation last month. So that part is looking good. Our enrollment for 25-26 is currently open, and we have 13 siblings applying for kindergarten that are in right now. So there could be a couple more out there, but for the most part, that's who it is. And then
That's
we
a
have
big group of like kindergarten siblings.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not as many as last year when we
Was
had
last year like 18 or something?
yeah, it was 22 last year.
Oh, that's a big difference.
Yeah, so it's a lot. We got a lot of siblings. And then right now we have about 160 current applications in for K through 5. And I can tell you how many of those are kindergarten, and 104 of those, it's probably 102 because a couple of them are my test subjects, but it's like 102 kids for kindergarten next year for 48 spots. So it's busy, and that lottery will happen the second Friday of April. So we still have some time where we're collecting applications and doing tours and taking phone calls and all of that. So reaching out. Yep.
Very cool.
Yeah. And then our school meals, we are still able to offer the hot meals for our students. So that's where we are with that, which is good. And our data dashboard, I will talk through our attendance. Attendance in December was a little bit difficult. We had more students absent, which is typical in December with the holidays and travel. So I'm missing this. Let's see. Yep. So our average daily attendance for everyone school-wide was 94.8%. And that is down from 96.8 in November. So hopefully we'll see January bump back up to that 96, 97, which is where we like to be. And we're for the beginning of the year. fifth grade, first grade, and second grade were kind of our rocky areas, but we did have a couple of families take some extended trips. So that's attendance wise. Our number of students who are chronically absent has gone down month to month. So that's good. Yeah. And then our achievement levels, I don't have final iStation numbers because we're still doing that makeup testing, but I would imagine that our percentage of proficient and advanced students will stay relatively similar to November, December, and be in that, high 70%, 80% range. I'll have that in February for everybody. And that is what I have.
Thanks. All right, so we're gonna, are there any questions for Megan and Lisa before we move into closed session? Okay, great. So we're gonna move into closed session to discuss pending litigation. And so in 3, 2, 1, do we, Megan,
Streaming is
are
playing
you able
on my
to
computer
easily
as well.
stop streaming?